Monday morning, back to the grind. Just joking, I love this job. A little bit late. Yep, last one here. Battery's dead. I don't know why my battery always dies. So far, light day booked in terms of on call for me anyways. Gonna be in the office doing paperwork first thing, and then we will go from there. Ready, Finn?
So I'm gonna learn about minerals in general from somewhere, and learning about fen bend and Western Canada parasites and pasture management. Is there any other research topic that I should find in the next week or so?
Coming out of Gilliard's lab on resistance.
Okay.
And then you need to get familiar with the safeguard calculations. So you're just like this.
Perfection.
It is time to head home for lunch. I haven't made it home for lunch very often. Looks like I'm gonna be in the office for the rest of the day. I've been dealing with some phone calls, some sick calves, and finish up with my billing, and then a project that we're working on. And one of my #1 pet peeves with vloggers is they always say, oh, there's something really exciting coming in the works that I can't talk about yet. I always think like, why would you even say anything? Just talk about it when you can. But that was today. So I got something on the go, and it's really exciting, and I'll be able to talk about it very, very soon, but I can't talk about it yet. You'll understand what I mean. Maybe? I don't know. Okay. Back to the office. I was just talking to a client about Safeguard out on pasture. So Safeguard is a dewormer, and we've been getting guys to try to test their animals before doing kind of like a blind deworming strategy. So test and see what actually is going on in their herds. And now I'm back to some office work. Do you know what though? I really want to talk about implants. We're gonna talk about implants. Okay. Sienna's setting up a new account on Calfbook, but she's not very good today. When she acts like this, she responds very well to the ejection seat.
The worst part is trying to fix it after.
It wakes her up, but now I'm destined to get injected myself. But how was your graduation, Hillary?
Terrible.
You had the worst time? Did they not even want to graduate you?
They called me Haley.
Really?
I almost lost my mind. You give him a card with your name.
Did they pronounce
I pronounced my last name for him. First program, I was like the 4th person, and then he's like Haley, and I was like, my name's Hillary. I was like, I am walking across the stage to know Haley. Like, I knew my name because I had to get up at 5 in the morning for this freaking grad and go, and then they give me the wrong name.
I'm still paying attention, Sienna. I'm just crushing Cody's comments.
Oh, I'm just trying to find an email.
He can write haikus and learn veterinary medicine at the same time.
Define learn veterinary medicine.
I haven't received my haiku yet today.
No. What would you like the theme to be?
Calfbook. Okay, I'm all done for the day, and I didn't get to the implant stuff yet. So implants. What am I gonna talk about here? This, we'll talk about it later in a minute. Rev S package right here. All right. So that was a pretty good day in the office, but I didn't get this vlog part done. I was envisioning like an overhead camera, being able to talk about everything, but we'll get to that in a minute. Needle here goes underneath the skin subcutaneously in a cow's ear. This is where you load it, okay? And it injects it in. So you go into the skin, pull the trigger, and a little pin comes out and pushes the pellet in. So the pellet's just like little tiny. It comes in this package here. This is a Revlar S. So the Revlar S is a steer implant. That in focus. So what a Revlar S does is it is 6 little tiny pellets all in one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're little, like little white pellets. Each pellet actually contains 20 milligrams of trebolone acetate. So that's like an anabolic steroid. And then 4 milligrams. Think like Tylenol is 200 milligrams or 400 milligrams, depending if you get extra strength. This is 4 milligrams of estradiol in all 6. So that ends up equaling 120 milligrams of the TBA, the trebolone acetate, and 24 milligrams of estradiol. So little tiny, big cow, little tiny amount of implant. That upregulates metabolism. Those animals become much more efficient. So in the case of Revlar S, and I'm not promoting Revlar over anything else, it's just the pack I grabbed as I was running out. For anywhere between 80 and 120 days, those animals are way more efficient than they would be if they were not implanted. So one of these implants, they go in the ear, it costs between $2 and $4 depending regionally or which vet you're dealing with, but that can provide a lot of return. You could have increased daily weight gains between 7 and 17%. That's phenomenal. That is unbelievable. And improved feed efficiency between 4 and 12%. That means that animal is producing the same amount of meat for way less feed. That's what feed efficiency means. Overall, what that means for the producer is up to gains of $100 just for that single $2 to $4 investment. So yeah, that's an implant. Oh, in terms of meat safety, that's important. Absolutely no difference in terms of meat safety. There is a slight increase in estradiol levels in implanted meat. That is absolutely true. So in implanted beef, in a 6-ounce piece of steak, it has 3.8 nanograms of estrogen implanted. 3.8 nanograms. It's 0.000. It's like 9. No. Yeah, it's like 9 zeros. That's ridiculously small. And in non-implanted beef, it has 1 nanogram less. So we're talking about 3.8 nanograms and 2.8 nanograms. It is a measurable difference, but just because something's measurable doesn't mean that it has a physiological effect when you consume that. And in comparison to like what your body produces estrogen wise anyways, a normal adult human male has like 130,000 nanograms in their body. And a pregnant female human has 90 million nanograms. That explains a lot. So yeah, I'm not saying implanted beef is better than non-implanted beef. That's the facts. It upregulates their metabolism. It makes them more efficient. It makes the farmer more money. It means there's less resources going in to produce the same amount of beef. And the measurable effect between a non-implanted and implanted animal is very, 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 very small. So at least now you know. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments and do some research for yourself. But that's implants. I gotta get back in the house. These children are not going to sleep. Why are you awake?
Because they're trying to suck out my soul like dementors.
Why are you awake? It's late. You and your brother are both still awake.
I will get you.
You wanna see yourself?
I will get you. Ooh, who's that pretty girl?